everyone, it's Susie Lee with Bellolina Booth. There we go, a little bit better, eh? All right. How's everybody doing? It's the weekend. I'm here to inform you. I am the weekend informer. Yes, I am. Right? Okay, guys. Oh, I need my scissor. Anyway, I've got these two planks from the Dollar Tree. These little black. And I like the fact that they're black because it will give me the effect I'm looking for with the Americana, that Americana look I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be, you know, worn and aged kind of a little bit. What I'm going to do is I don't know if I want to do it with this one. I have two spackling compounds up here. And wouldn't you know, I picked the wrong one to open. This one right here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill up those holes. Just going to fill them up. And get started. And we're going to connect. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of the E6000 because I just think it's a little bit more, this is a little bit more industrial. So I like to use this when I want to make sure that something's together right. I'm gonna just butt them together, and in the middle, I'm gonna put some hot glue. This, a good glob of glue, right? And they're both exactly, perfectly where I want them. What the hot glue will do is it'll hold it down pretty well. I'll just make sure that these are nice and tightly butted together. Go ahead and start another. Yes, it oozes out just a little. I didn't mean to get that little strip right there because the hot glue, they don't get along. Hot glue and E6000, they don't play well together, so we keep them separate. You know, like the naughty kids. Like the naughty kids on the block, we keep them separate. Okay, I have 4 of these little craft sticks that I just cut in half with my scissor. I think I'm going to need maybe one more craft stick. I just want to make sure they're held together well. So, got all of these babies on here. I'm gonna paint on this tonight. If I can grab my plates. That ought to hold it, right? Look at that. Perfecto. We didn't want that on there. Okay, so now we have a nice size board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black fusion mineral paint and I'm going to cover up those little white spots that I made down here. You could even see them, but they're there. They're there. Little holes that because they hang this way at the Dollar Tree when you buy them, and they have little jute hangers, and I just cut those off. Just going to take a little brush and go over those spots, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint like a something a little bit different. I'm gonna do kind of like a flower up here, like a summer flower. I don't know, maybe like a sunflower or a daisy or something like that. but we're going to do it in Americana colors. There we go. It's going to go quick. Because this is black, and so when I put the other colors on here, it's going to have that antique vibe going on. So that'll be cool, right? I want to use this Tuscan red. This is Tuscan red by Deco Art, because it's kind of a deeper kind of a look. And I found some Prussian blue. Okay. See if I can get that. There we go, because there was some clear gel looking stuff that came out of there. I didn't want that. I'm going to grab that same brush that I had the black on, but I'm going to clean it. And I'm going to put some of this Prussian blue. I think I'm going to make the round part of the flower. I don't know how big I want it. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. I'll think about it here a minute. Is that what I wanted? Oh, we're going to make it like a little flower kind of blooming off this board. A blooming flower. I might have to lighten this board up ever so slightly with some white, like whitewash it a little bit. And I'm getting down in between the slats too, so you don't see that little brown strip. Okay. All right. This doesn't look like much right now. They're like, I know, Susie. Tell me you're asking me. Okay, I need a brush that's like more of a, maybe this. Yeah, a little whitewash here. All right, I'm going to go over this very, very lightly and just give it a little bit of, I don't know, just some white, because it just seems like it's a little too darkish for me. Maybe that's too much. Yeah, just, hey, maybe I could do that. Maybe I can wax on, wax off, Daniel's son. I just need it a little bit lighter, because it seems to me to be just too dark, too dark to show. Maybe it'll show up better once I get the red in. So I'm going to do red and white stripes for the leaves. I don't know if that's going to help, but we'll see. It'll be better than it was, right? All right. I don't think it did. Let me grab up another little brush here. I'm going to just take this brush and I'm going to create some white leaves, like not leaves, sorry, petals coming out from here. Kind of like this. And like this. Like that. And I'm going to paint all of these all white on the inside. Then I'm going to stripe them. See where I'm going with this? But I'm not going to make them real solid white. I kind of like them scruffy. Yeah, it's scruffy white, you know. kind of whitewashed white. And I'm trying to go with the grain of the board going this way. Go right along the edge here. Just gonna get around here, get it whitened up. We'll put some stars in there too, just because we can. I'll do it with my little script liner brush. This brush is not really the best because it's kind of, it doesn't get thin at the edges where I need it to, but it gets it done faster. Because it's bigger. All right. I'm gonna fix some of the edges with a littler brush because I'm a little fussy about that. Just making these a little straighter, that's all. With this little bit of a smaller brush. Okay, looks pretty good. Ta-da. This is what we got so far. See what we got? Ta-da! Okay. We're gonna dry it up. Okay. I'm gonna get a little script liner brush. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to try, I'm going to attempt to do some stars here. You know, like those little itty bitty ones that you learned to do when you were a kid. You go up, down, right? Like this, 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 this. And you meet at every triangle. It's just going to be a very primitive like that. Can you guys see what I just did? I'm not going to do a whole lot of them. Just so we got some stars and stripes going on here, right over the blue. Get my arm and make sure that that's dry. What I'm doing is I'm kind of drawing it in with the skinny brush here, little script liner brush, and then I'm filling it in. Can y'all see? Pretty good. You guys know how to do stars, right? From grade school? Up, down, crisscross, back down, and then fill it in. Now, if you're a teacher, you're real good at that. I remember teachers putting stars on my papers. Sometimes. Sometimes I got stars. Especially in art. My favorite class. I love art. That's kind of big. That one got a little biggish, but hey, you know what? It's okay because it's, like I said, it's primitive. We're not perfect here. This is not perfection. This is a little primitive flower flag. Make sure the points are pointy. That's all. That's all you need. Pointy points. Okay, I think that's it. I think we got a good amount of a representation here of the stars. Okay, we've got this Tuscan red, and I'm hoping that I can put some nice little stripes in here. What I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to draw them in with a little pencil because I think I can kind of want them straight. We'll just use the ruler. There we go. Oh, look at how easy that was, right? Hello. I'm anxious to see how that one's going to turn out. I'm just going to go in here with this. Yeah. I think I'll do this one red. I need every other one. Kind of that primitive red. There we go. They're pretty. It's a deep Tuscan red, but over the white it almost looks like a mulberry color, but it's pretty. Okay. When I paint, I get into a world all my own. You guys see what I'm doing here? Can you see how pretty these little red stripes are against this? Very cool. It helps to have that little pencil line, it really does. Okay. Can y'all see? It's starting to come together here. These are all going to be different because the petals are different sizes. They were just kind of hand drawn, and so, you know, all of these are going to be ever so slightly different, but you get the gist of where I'm going with this, right? What I'll do, come over here, do a partial stripe over here for this little one, like that. So we get it in there, a couple of them. That one went right off the board. Like that. And then that's just want to get in there and even out the edges with this brush because it's a little bit more of a straight line, and it gets in the smaller spots easier. Pencil marks really do help. Gives you a nice guide. These are planks from the Dollar Tree that I got. These little, they still had them there today when I was there. I didn't get them today. I've had them for a while. I bought a bunch of them when I saw them because I thought, man, these are cool. They're going to go quick. And I keep seeing them. So I'm hoping this is going to be like an item that they're going to have for a while because they're kind of neat, these black planks, right? Okay, a little skinny one over here. We'll finish it up. Okay. I have to turn it. You know what I'm going to do? That way you guys can see. Now I'll be like Deb Brown, painting upside down. Not really. She paints upside down so well. It's amazing. But At least you can see what I'm doing now, right? Okay, coming along, isn't it? Okay, this little brush is really making it actually a lot easier, so I can do those edges better, quicker. Thank you, Karen. I do too. It's a nice deep red. It's a great Americana. It says Tuscan, but it's a deep Americana red. And actually, I almost thought about adding just a touch of black to it because it would make it even look more rustic. But I didn't do that. But you could go over it with a little bit darker red if you wanted to. And when I say a touch, I mean just a drop. Because black is very all-consuming. Anyway, there we got that so far. All right, let's turn it back around. And I'll find my script liner brush again. There it is. I need you. All right, so right here, I'm going to add a little bit of white here. And right here, I'm going to write the word. Let's see. Yep, right here. What am I going to write? Do y'all know? Okay. Okay, I gotta go back over it a little bit. Okay. The problem I'm having here is I hit the crack. I'm like, ah, shoot. I was trying to keep it in between here, but there was no way around it. There we go. All right, guys, so this is what we have so far. Okay, and what I would like to do, I have from the Dollar Tree this little it's a hair, what do you call, like a hair bow. Isn't that cute? Look at that. It's just like a little tiny hair bow. And what I was going to do, like a hair ponytail holder. I mean, if you had a ponytail, that'd be cute, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it kind of hanging off the side here. We'll see. Anyway, what I want to do with this is I want the hair bow thing. I wonder if I could just tie it in a knot and then hot glue it like a little rosette. like that. All I did was I pulled it and tied it into like a little rosette, okay? But I want it off to the side. I don't want it covering that A, that letter A. I can arrange it to where this part goes behind, and the red one will kind of go a little bit behind, and I can just kind of hit it with a little hot glue and make it stay put. That's what all right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back of this little rosette that I created. Like this, right on the corner, right exactly smack dab on the corner of this. And then this is going to kind of like hang off, fly in the wind. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of tuck this under. See what I just did? And kind of billow it down a little bit down the side. Just tacking it with a little bit of hot glue. Just a little. I'm going to turn it under right here. Okay. And it's going to go a little hot glue here, and I'm going to tuck it right underneath. You won't even know. That it's been glued. But it'll stay away from that letter A, the way it's hanging. So you can still see it. I like that. Okay, I need to tuck it one more time down here underneath. Just a little dab. Oops. Okay, now I have to decide what color I want. I'll show you how it's hanging now. Whoa, big old hot glue string. See, now you can still see the letter A, and it just hangs nicely. Like that, okay? And the barn star is too big, so I'm going to use this, some glue, some hot glue. We'll put it down the streamer part of the ribbon. A little glob of glue. Uh-oh. I do love this barn star. It's like my favorite piece. I think it would be really pretty somewhere in here. And I might trim some of this out in some of the rhinestones. Not sure yet. I have these two, but I love the barn star. I think the barn star is awesome. I'm going to fill it up with some glue here so that it really sticks. And I'll go over all the spots here, and I'm probably going to do a little bit of maybe highlighting. What I wanted to do is I wanted to go around with some, well, I still will. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go around it with some crystals. Okay, I'm going to do that. So I think it's going to make the whole thing sing, in my opinion. So, okay, let's do that. I want to do that. I think it'll be cool. Okay, more lines to go. We'll have this baby done. It's kind of crazy, is I have exactly, it looks to be the exact amount of bling poured out that I needed. Unless I go down the rest of the way, which I don't know. That's a small one. I don't know where that goes. Anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I will look at this in the morning light and determine whether or not it needs more. Like along the sides here. And I might bling it up a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm thinking it's done. I love it. Awesome. Can you see this? Let me put this up to the, hold on. You know me and my lighting. Me and my lighting, we gotta go down, down, down. There we go. There we go. Isn't that cool? I'll show you all of the Pretty Totally Dazzled Americana there. Okay. And then a little bit, all of that sparkly bling all the way across. It's pretty. It's pretty. I'll do a video of it when I'm done so you can see it up close and personal, but I think it's really, it's really sparkly. I don't know if you guys can see all that sparkle. That is a lot of sparkle going on there. Phew. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and just spending some time this Friday evening. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, guys. Love you all so very much. Thanks again for being here. All right. Bye, guys.